anybody tries to tell you otherwise, tell them Mia said, be quiet. You're lying. You are willing to sacrifice yourself for a friendship. You don't love yourself enough, and that's a problem for you. But you will be okay. You're weird. Honestly, don't have any friends. People that don't like to be alone. They don't help each other progress in any way. Oh my god, y'all. I thought I was recording the whole freaking time, and I was spitting fire. Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mia. I'll talk to you guys kind of about a topic that I've experienced a lot in my life, especially when it comes to dealing with other people. I feel like it's better, and I know this is probably contrary to popular belief just because of how people think, but I personally believe that it's a lot better when you're able to operate by yourself. This video might be a little bit all over the place, so excuse me in advance. But I say this because I have had a bunch of friendship groups. I have had a bunch of people that have come into my life. Essentially, to me, it was time that I could have put somewhere else or towards somebody else. My friendships with women, I feel like people try to portray women to be these nice people who, oh my gosh, if the world was only with women, everything would be so much better, which that is a lie. And we know that is a lie. Women are incredibly competitive, and I get it. It's kind of tied to resources like biology, but at the same time, some women are so conniving and disgusting to me that I just have no respect. I can't at all. And there's nothing that you can do to convince me that it's not absolutely just disgusting. Okay. The premise of this video is going to be why I don't have any friends. That's what this whole video is going to be about. So if that's not something you're interested in, I don't recommend you staying to watch. And if you have a ton of friends, kudos to you. All can be like you. And hopefully the people that you do have around are good friends, genuine friends, and not just there when things are positive to gain things from you, or hopefully not just there when things are negative to bask in your failure. Growing up, I was always very outspoken. I loved to have fun. I played a lot. It was easy for me to connect with people. It still is. But I noticed being a kid, of course, you have more in common. You're in school, you guys have the same teachers. There's just commonality. You play sports. I played volleyball, like travel volleyball, and for my school. So I had things in common with people that just naturally brought us closer together. When I left high school, I really started to notice a shift. So I'm actually going to try to do that. Keyword try. So don't come for me. Not too much on me, okay? Not too much. Ooh, all that blush. As a kid, like I said, growing up, I had friends of all different backgrounds, all different races. I come from a very multiracial family, so I understand those dynamics. And when I left high school and I really started to bring my friendships outside of the small little bubble that was school, I noticed that people were totally different. The things that they paid attention to how they would perceive you, like everything, it just completely changed. And I also noticed that people would befriend me and then try to keep me away from everyone else. Like they wanted me to be just their friend, only their friend. Or they would befriend me and then try to copy me. Or they would befriend me to get information about me, then try to take this information and go run to whoever they wanted to run with it to. And gained friendship trauma from all of the experiences. I need a clip. So the next best thing's a bobby pin. Let's see if we have one of those. Well, I have this clip. It's covered in makeup. No, I don't want to use it. I'm sorry. Actually, let me just wipe it down first and it'll be fine. Never used it. Oh I need my hair to be nice and good because my sister's graduation is coming up in a few days. So I need her to last. I've got a few good friends that I considered actually friends of mine. But as the time went on, and I graduated during COVID, so stay away from me. As time went on, I noticed that there were shifts. And I'm such a perspective person. I can look at things from so many different perspectives. I wasn't understanding still, even with how I look at things, I still wasn't understanding why so many of my friends would behave like that towards me. What do you say for? So the first incident kind of showed me like, okay, maybe don't just trust people like that. Even if you're their quote unquote friend, will keep your guard up. Let's see. Okay, that works. That's fine. Is it cute? Not really, but does it work? Yeah. And not everybody you can trust. But I was so forgiving because I always wanted to give people the benefit of the doubt, which is a mistake. If you're an adult, don't give people the benefit of the doubt. Just kick them to the curb immediately. Goodbye. You're done. Because they know what they're doing and they're trying to see how much you will put up with and how much they can test your boundaries to see how much they can get away with. So no, never do that, in my opinion. You see, they were so fake, like, I couldn't even get the words out. I was going through it, okay? I was going through it, and I thought I could trust this person with this information, and they're my friend, so they will be there for me. But that's not what they wanted. They wanted to run and tell everybody my business. That was the goal. So what did I do? Took notes. Okay, I took note. I sat back and I asked myself, like, are you for real right now? Am I tripping? Is this person serious? Like, I really had to reflect. I just could not believe that this person would act like this. And I stupidly decided to go to somebody else about it, which, I mean, it wasn't stupid because they didn't do anything with the information, but it's just stupid because, like, once you know, you just can't be doing stuff like that. If I want to tell y'all what it was about, but I don't think so because I feel like they're going to watch this and I'm out of my life. So I don't want anybody to come back with any excuses or anything. Maybe in another video, I'll tell you guys exactly what it was. Trade, I was very hurt. My feelings were just all over the place already because of the situation. Plus coming and finding out that my quote unquote friend said this about me. That was like the beginning where I learned people don't care about you. People are going to do what benefits people at the end of the day. And it doesn't matter how you feel. More and more situations happened of people who sought out for me to be their friend and then absolutely tried to spin the situation into something just completely negative. I could not deal with it anymore. I decided to completely isolate myself to get myself together because I felt like I'm pouring into these people and I'm getting nothing in return, not expecting something in return, but I wasn't expecting to be depleted, and that's exactly how I was feeling. I made a decision after so many situations of telling me, well, this applies to like old like coworkers when I had jobs, not telling me when something is wrong until the last minute because they want me to get in trouble for something. Just all kinds of things that I just never understood, and I always thought like, what the heck is going on? Like, I know I'm not doing anything, so why in the world does this keep happening to me? But I had to really sit and reflect in a deep, me and God, like, we're here to figure out exactly why these things were happening to me. It wasn't easy. It was very difficult. It was such a process, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. It was a process that I didn't know if I was gonna for sure make it out of. Just because of how intense it felt in the moment. And it was intense, like, but in the moment it was even more just insane. Like, emotionally take this anymore. I was so tired of people doing this to, like, doing different things to me, and I was so tired of pouring energy into people and receiving this negativity in return. So like I said, I had to make a choice. And that choice was me. I refused to like drink my hot girl drink for my stomach, my reproductive system. Yeah, I made that choice, and I didn't want to have to just sacrifice myself for the sake of people wanting to put me down. It was like they took pride and joy in seeing me upset, which I didn't understand. I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. I'm not happy. I'm optimistic. I'm always looking at the brighter things in life and in all situations, period. So I was like, why are they attacking me? What exactly am I doing to them that's making them so uncomfortable? Like, this is basically everybody. And it was, oh, you're tripping, or you're just overreacting or overthinking, because those people genuinely had nothing to say, because in their heart of hearts, they knew that they were doing things. Cheers, first of all. It's not as nasty as it looks, I promise. It's not. But it is like a black gunk, but it doesn't taste that bad. But yeah, it is kind of thick though, like me. Would just wish negativity on me. They had nothing positive to say. They wanted me to fail. It's like they didn't want me to see my own potential, which is crazy, because I'm with me 24/7, and I'm not one of those people who are just going to be oblivious to what's within me. It's just not going to happen. I learned myself to a T to understand, so nobody can come in and try to tell me who I am. Nobody could come in and try to tell me who I'm going to be, how I'm going to go about things, anything, or make me doubt myself in any way. And for a long time, that wasn't the case. I would question, why is this happening to me? I don't understand. What did I do? Nothing. I just existed. I existed. And sometimes your existence makes people uncomfortable, but that is not your problem. That's a them problem. Why does you being you make them mad? Probably because they're like lacking something. So never take it personal. I don't think that it's a bad thing to not have friends. I know a lot of people, they have these friend groups, they go out, they're like, and I love that for them. I understand what it was like to be in a friend group and how it could be so fun. Because honestly, snakes are fun. They were fun. They were fun to hang out with. It was fun to, be partying with them and stuff. But in reality, for your everyday life, especially as you grow as a person, you don't want that energy in your life. It's just too much to deal with. And it's so counterproductive, especially if you're like me and you have things that are important, room or time for any of those things. If you're in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, and beyond, or even as a teenager, if you're a teenager and you don't have friends and you feel like it's the end of the world because you don't have friends, and you feel like you're weird because you don't have friends, honestly, most of the time, the people that have a whole bunch of friends don't have any friends. They just have people that don't like to be alone, and they all come and clump together, but they don't even like each other. They don't help each other progress in any way. They don't do anything that's productive for each other's lives. So I will say, if you're a person, again, if you don't have friends, if you're feeling down about that, if you feel like you're not as good as these people, or if you're jealous, which is not a good thing ever, that's one emotion that I'm just like, no. I don't care. You can be the most beautiful, the most talented, most outspoken, well-dressed, whatever. I will take inspiration before I ever look at somebody. And no, I'm just not that person. I love pretty people. I love smart people. I love confident people. That gives me energy. Being around people who are negative and all that stuff, I can't be around you. Just no. That's why I don't like being around people like that, period. Don't look at it as a fault. It's not a fault. There's nothing wrong with you. I cut everyone off and I don't have any friends anymore. And for a little minute, I was so sad. I was like, oh my God, I just cut these people off and now I don't have these friends anymore. But in reality, it's better for you to be by yourself than to be surrounded by people who don't like you. who want you to fail, who will speak negativity into you, who will continue to hope and pray that you don't progress. And if you want to make friends, don't be so open with people. If you truly want to test whether you have a friend in somebody, don't be so quick to open up to them. Don't be so quick to share information. Don't be so quick to emotionally open yourself up to them. You need to take your sweet, precious time. Because the last thing you want to do is invite somebody in your space, invite somebody in your circle who doesn't like you. Again, I'm debating if I like this. I'm not sure. I don't think I do. I'm not really feeling the lips like that. I'm gonna take this off and I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I am back. It was windy AF outside. I think it's all one color for me. It's all super one-dimensional. And I don't like that. It's kind of giving to me like more mature woman, which I'm a mature young lady, young woman, but I ain't that mature, okay? Take it off. I'm just gonna use this wipe. But yeah, like I said, if you actually want to make friends, that is totally fine. That's normal. That's human. And just don't be out here sacrificing boundaries, sacrificing yourself, anything just to have people in your corner. Because I promise you, it's not worth it. You will progress and do so much better if you just learn how to be alone. And not forever, you know. I mean, I think majority of people want partnership. They want healthy, loving relationships. Again, completely normal. But what's not normal is sacrificing everything just to have a piece of that. So, I have it in my fanny pack. My actual lip gloss that I like to use. This is from my brand, you guys. Uh-oh. Let me clean her off. They're like a gloss. I have glosses and I have oils like for moisture and things like that. So this is my lip butter by Love and Skin. This is mine. Oh my god, y'all. I thought I was recording the whole freaking time and I was spitting fire and I wasn't even recording. I'm so disappointed. I don't even know if I recorded my lip combo, but I changed it. Gosh, now I have to actually, hold on. This is you. Don't think too deeply about it. If you want friends, you gotta find like-minded people that are like you, who actually want to see you win, who are not going to try to use their insecurities against you, okay? As somebody that people think has a whole bunch of friends, I don't care to, and I love people who love me. That's how I get down. I love people who love me. I love people who are genuine. I love to themselves. I don't care, like, even if we don't necessarily click and we're not the most similar in a sense in terms of what we like, our personalities, whatever, I respect the fact that you're yourself, and I will always respect that before anything. Take it from me, you're gonna be fine. You might go through hell and back first, but you will be okay. Just experience it, learn, go through the journey. I would say the number one motivator for me is the fact that always room for improvement. I'm always improving myself, and I'm always making my life better by improving myself. Get a skill, get a hobby, get something in your life that makes you happy outside of other people. You have a life, they have a life, you guys come together, you're happy in your lives, make happier together lives, and go about your business. Like, that's the best way to do it. So thank you guys for watching. If you're struggling, Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. You're going to be fine. Regardless of any of the negative people in your life telling you otherwise, you will be just fine. I'll see you guys in the next one.